What's in a name? Hi, my name is Grace Tang, and I was born and raised in Tucson, Arizona, the home of the Wildcat and the University of Arizona. I'm a mother of 3 sons, Ruben, Jamie, and Tracy, and I have the honor of also being a stepmother of 2 beautiful girls, Taylor and Tyler. I'm married to a wonderful man whose name I will reveal in just a minute. But first, I'd like to ask you a question. Do you like to put things together in your life to find meaning or to find your purpose? Well, I do. And my purpose was all destined in my name. Let me explain. As a little girl, I was never fond of my name. To be honest with you, I hated it. I felt as though it was religious or it sounded somewhat like a granny. So I decided to go by Gracie. When I got older and was able to date, I often would rhyme my name with the person that I was dating. For example, I was dating a man named Ruben, and I would rhyme or imagine my name being Ruby. And I also dated a guy named Gabriel, and I would imagine my name was Gabriella, and so on. But never did I ever think of rhyming a man's name with mine. My husband's name is Trace. Yep, Grace and Trace. You can imagine the looks on people's faces when we introduce ourselves. Hi, my name is Grace. And then my husband comes up and says, hi, I'm Trace. It's quite the rhyming party. When meeting my husband, Trace, in 2003, he had showed me a hobby that he enjoyed doing. And what he did was he casted the hands of baby hands and baby feet. It was a great way to capture a moment in time. When I saw the process done, it sparked something inside me, and I quickly wrote a business plan. And as I was thinking of what to call the business, being that we as humans like to hear the sound of our names, I looked up my name and I looked up my husband's name, and this is what I found. Elegance in motion or action. Trace. Evidence of a former existence. And that is exactly how I feel when I see sports. It's the passion, the heart that these athletes have for their sport. And that is when A Trace of Grace was born. We believe that every athlete leaves a trace of grace behind. We capture it and keep the moment alive. In the year 2006, after a near-death experience, I heard a voice speak to me. And it said, Grace, I'm not done with you. After that moment, my entire life changed. And after some careful research, I realized who that voice was. It was God. I became a Christian, and it was by grace that I was saved. Grace meaning an unmerciful favor. Many entrepreneurs hide their feelings from fear that they might offend a potential client or customer. I'm a proud Christian who seeks His guidance in all things. I respect people whether they believe in God, don't believe in God, or they just don't believe. I don't have all the answers, but if you want to learn more, please contact me. So what's in a name, you ask? From the beginning, God had it all planned. And the name that I hated, it became the core of who I am. Not only did I find the love of my life, Trace, but I found my passion in a trace of grace. And I have been blessed to have a business that I know that God is with me every step of the way.